Hey, Assalamu alaikum, ya. Welcome back to the Becoming Her series. And if this is your first time here, well, hi, I'm Nita, and welcome to my little world. And I'm so glad that you are watching. And this series is about stepping into the woman you are always meant to be, fully, freely, and faithfully. Today's episode is going to be honest, maybe even uncomfortable, because becoming her requires you to stop being who you are not. So let's get into it. You cannot become her, the woman who knows herself, honors her worth, walk in light, and still be available to the same people, the same patterns, in the same places that were built around your brokenness. Say that again. I will. You can't evolve and still be emotionally loyal to the environments that fed up the old you. You can't. Here is what nobody tells you. When you start healing, you become less useful to the people who benefited from your pain. When you start saying no, you become less fun to those who only loved you when you were convenient. And when you finally get serious about your future, people will accuse you of acting different. Let them talk, because you aren't acting different. You are acting delivered. You've outgrown the fake loyalty, the conversations that gets nowhere, and the connections that leaves you feeling more drained than seen. And that's not you being mean. That's you being wise with your actions. Becoming her is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like disappearing for a season, not to prove a point, but to protect your peace. It looks like declining invites, blocking distractions, and falling back from people you love, not because you are bitter, but because you are building. And when you are in that becoming season, you feel misunderstood, even lonely. But listen, silence is where God strengthens you, and discomfort is where the old version of you start to melt away. You are not falling off, you are falling into alignment. You don't owe nobody the older version of you just because they are more comfortable with her. Do not shrink yourself for anyone. You don't have to prove your softness to people who mistook your kindness for weakness. And you do not have to beg for connection when your soul is asking for elevation. You are not difficult, as they call it, okay? You are just not easily manipulated anymore. And when God starts to elevate you, He will disconnect you from anyone who threatens that process. Let Him. Just let Him. This is the season where you choose you, okay? The version of you that prays with intention, walks with discipline, leads with integrity, and no longer entertain what drains her. Becoming her means being unavailable to what no longer serves you and your growth. So take this as a sign to stop explaining, to stop chasing, to stop over explaining why your peace costs more now, because it does. And you are worth it. And if this spoke to you, drop a heart. You know, those new upgrade where they have the hands heart, drop those in a comment. That's my favorite, by the way. So drop those, and also share this with someone who is quietly outgrowing the noise too as well. Make sure you subscribe, because in the next episode of Becoming Her series, we are talking about how to walk in self-respect even when you were raised on survival, okay? So don't play. Until then, stay rooted, okay? Stay rising, and remember, you don't become her by being available to who she used to be. No, okay? And with that being said, it is always a pleasure to have you guys. I'm so glad that you made it to and I will see you guys inshallah later. Later. Yeah, that was